What's going on? If you are joining me in my live, welcome, welcome. I am just doing some quick troubleshooting to make sure one, I can be heard. So here is hoping that my volume is good to go. I'll get started in a second. I don't know if anybody wants to join me on this process, but I am essentially just going to create my planner for the month of August because that starts tomorrow and I am late. I hope everybody is doing well if you are joining me, whether it's live or after the fact. This live stuff is quite interesting. Let me tell you, learning to do this process is not easy. You have to legit, not really plan it out, but kind of. You can't necessarily see all of the things that you want to see. And that's frustrating for me because it doesn't help me know whether or not I am good. I just want to test and see because I'm using my earpiece. Just want to make sure it's good to go. All right, so that sounds like it's good. I am good. Let me also see if I can get that going. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your help. You can close that off. All right, so I need to get started. Before I do, Alexa, play me some lo-fi.
Is a station in my mind. Lo-fi hip hop radio on Amazon Music.
Yeah, I know. Said it before. Sometimes you just forget to do the things you're supposed to do, which is why I need to create my planner. As if I do not plan, I will fail. If you are joining me, let me know where you're hitting me up from, and also check in with my poll. So I've got to create the month of August. I am going to have a few pages here that I'm going to use. You know what? Let me just pull these out. I am also going to be freehanding because Lord knows I am not that great at it, but it's the easiest thing to do. But it's like mad important for me to make sure I use a planner or follow some sort of a schedule because it'll help me stay on point. So anywho, I am about to get started. We are working in the month of August. I had a vision this time around. There is some really loud noises coming from outside, so if you hear it, I apologize. I know that using a digital planner is usually easy for most people. However, sometimes that can be compromised, and if it gets lost, that's not helpful to anybody. So I like to use a combination of both digital and physical planners for when I am scheduling out my month. The one that I did last month, try to show as much as I can without breaking some business. So the one that I did last month, I had the month up top. I broke down the main. I had holidays, birthdays, appointments, and business stuff on the side, and all my bills and stuff are all listed there. And then I just had my habit tracker as well as my weekly pages. So that's essentially the same type of breakdown that I'm going to do today. However, I am going to switch up my homepage a little bit, how I have the birthdays and so forth tracked. I want to do it a little bit different this time around because the last time I messed it up and it really bothered me. I am most definitely a Sunday to Saturday person, meaning that's how I like to schedule my week. Some people like to do Monday to Sunday. Some people like to do Saturday to Friday. Regardless of what you choose, just do what works best for you. I like using customized planners because it allows me to just make them in a manner that works for me. Excuse me. Hey, what's going on? I was gonna mention you. What's up, Tanya? Or should I say Cindy? I was going to mention you later on. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you are doing well. I am just here trying to get my planner together for the month of August because I'm a little behind. And now that I'm learning to pick up on my content creation, having a schedule and sticking to it is extremely, extremely important. So that's what I'm doing tonight on my live. Sometimes I would just do a video, but I decided today to just go live with it just because I think it'll help me towards just utilizing the live stream. Yes, do that laundry. I always have laundry. It never ends, this laundry stuff. Like, for real. Can you imagine how much easier Adam and Eve have it because they were just buck naked? Like, think about that. Or if they had to change a leaf, they just pluck it from a tree. Madness. Madness. I hope the weather is good for you and you guys are out of storm mode. All right, so that is going to be my basic outline. I've got to do holidays. For the month of August, I don't have too many. I do have quite a few B-days. As a matter of fact, I have a special milestone birthday coming up. What are my other two again? Appointments and my business. Do you use a planner at all, Cindy, or do you like to use your phone? I know I'm going to be light on my business stuff this week. I mean, this month of August, because I've decided to just take a pause. Using planners are really helpful just to keeping yourself on point and allowing you to stay on schedule, man. Like I don't know, I'm weird. I'm older, so I've been using these things for a long time. I know a lot of people think it's, old school or not cool to write things down anymore. But again, I've had situations like even right now, a lot of what I'm doing with this content creation is to help me get myself into a better space. So hopefully looking for monetization, and I'm looking for, just making the most out of my channel. But in order to do that, I gotta make that money, honey. Like my phone needs an upgrade. I've had this phone for 10 plus years. I'm sorry she has diabetes. I didn't know your daughter was diabetic. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it's manageable and she's not overtly affected by it. But that does suck. I'm sorry to hear that, yo. And it must be hard too if she's so young. I'm telling you, man. You don't know how strong you are until you gotta deal with some ish. I have some lo-fi running in the background. I hope that it's not too bad. So I just did a little doodle. I'm going to come back and color this shortly, but I'm going to go ahead and continue. Now for this month, because I have 3 days for the first week, I'm a person, I like to have my weeks even like this. So I like to have Sunday to Saturday laid out just like this. So I am going to leave this as a note space, use this as my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then start fresh with my habit tracker from Sunday to Saturday on here. Yeah, you know what? I found just like keeping a planner just helps me, again, stay on task. And like what I've been learning with doing filming and like increasing my content creation is like if I don't have a schedule, I'm in trouble. So I need to make sure I start taking this seriously. Oh boy, because if not, I am only going to set myself up to fail, and who wants to do that? Hi, Nils Baby. Welcome back. Oh, you don't use planners? That's okay. Can I ask why you don't use them at all? Is there a particular reason, or it's just not something you've ever been into? Thursday, Saturday. Make this one a little bigger than I needed to, but that's okay. Ooh. Putting all my business in the streets. Oh, no, no, no. Let me put up this last page. I think it's more user friendly. I keep a habit tracker because we all have struggles in me. That's why. Trust me. And as you get older, no disrespect, but it's not always the easiest. So make sure you eat your veggies and your vitamins, folks. Feed your brain, because as you get older, if you are not taking care of that, you potentially run the risk of, making it worse. And who wants to do that? So take care of yourself, man. If you're younger and you have the ability, Take care of yourself. Look, I have to remind myself to take my calcium, my magnesium, my vitamin D, my probiotics. I got to remind myself to be in my bed by a certain time because I can allow time to run away from me and I can be very neglectful intentionally. And you'll think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not affected. I'm not going to be tired. I'm all right. What's up, across the pond? How are you? And so then it could wear on you. It can legit wear on you over time. So it's like, why do that to yourself? If people are fully telling you right now, like, take care of yourself when you're young, do the things, man. Just do the things. You're only going to help yourself. All right. So I have my habit tracker down. And I'm just going to do 3 days on this page, which is just the start of the month, Thursday, Friday. Can you guys believe it's already like August? Didn't 2004 just start? What what's going on? Why so fast? Friday, second. Saturday is the third. I also like to keep a digital planner because I have run into issues, or sorry, a physical planner with a digital. Of course I do across the pond. How you doing? It's been a minute. How is your pear journey going? But sorry, I like to keep a physical because I've had my phone. My phone, listen, I keep talking about this. I'm gonna keep going back to the phone, okay? Y'all, let me tell you something. I'm working with an iPhone 10R. I know school is right back around the corner. Did you get your shopping done? Sorry, I'm gonna be all over the place. But listen. I have an iPhone 10R. Let me just tell the story real quick. I have an iPhone 10R. I've had it for quite some time. I've had it for 5 years. Okay. I got this phone. I needed a new one. Finally gave in, decided to get one. Thing is, I got this phone, and that year my dad passed away. And it's not that I'm keeping it for sentimental reasons or anything along those lines. I think it's more just the fact that I don't believe in just throwing away phones just for the sake of getting a new one. So my plan is to get a new phone this year. But this particular phone that I have is doing all kinds of fun stuff like, overheating and not wanting to work when I need it to work and doing all of the bad things like shutting down in the middle of me doing editing or doing something fun. So I'm getting the hints that my phone is saying it's time for you to give it up and go get a new one and do better. But I just, sentimental. Sentimental. Of course I remember you, David. Are you anxious about her starting school or getting back to school? I definitely know, like, a lot of parents are scrambling to make sure that they're prepared. And David, how's it going where you are? Because I've been doing a lot of Twitter work and I've been seeing that everyone's talking about across the pond, mainly France though. Like, for example, the Olympics. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna ask y'all for real, for real. Did you guys see the Olympics opening ceremony? An iPhone 13? That's way, way, way earlier than my old Brock 10 are. I don't even know if I can do the new update. That's how old my phone is. I have found a way to save space though, so that's been helpful. Alright, so we're gonna do Sunday, because my Sundays are usually pretty quiet. I'll do Monday, Tuesday, and I will probably give Wednesday a broken down day. So I'll do Wednesday in two parts. So much news about the Olympics. Are you watching any of it? Are you interested in the Olympics at all? And has anybody ever been to the Olympics? I went to the Olympics in 1996 when it was hosted in Atlanta, and it was quite an interesting experience. That was when they had the Olympic Park bombing, by the way. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday with some notes. Yeah, that was an interesting year. A lot of people are upset about the Olympics. They feel as though um, it was blasphemy for the Christian faith. I think a lot of people maybe misread what was going on, or a lot of people are feeling like there's issues with the far left and the far right. So gosh, it's too much politics. Let's not do that today. Friday. But it's important to pay attention. Also, if you're in America, are y'all planning to vote? Do you guys vote? I'm just curious. All right, so my first week is done. I have my habit tracker. I like to, for my habit tracker, by the way, use either check marks or X's like what I have here. So if I've completed the task, I'll give myself a check mark. Sometimes I'll do stuff like frowny faces or smiley faces, or I will use colors to demonstrate if I've completed the task. You can see some old doodling here that I have on some of my journals. Probably showing y'all too much of my business, but it is what it is. Too bad today. And just, like there's different ways to get creative when you make your own planners. And again, you're not stifled or having to use just one style because somebody else created it. You're so like creating your own just gives you so much flexibility. You like tennis? That sounds interesting. I am a fan of track and field events. Yeah, that voted. Interesting. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. All right, so this is my first week of the month. So it's gonna go like this, then like this, then like this, then like this, then like this. This can get confusing. Oh my gosh, don't laugh at me, yo. I gotta pay attention or else I am gonna completely lose it. And I'm working in pen, so I don't want to make any mistakes because I have zero intentions of going back or wasting pages. David, how about you? Do you use planners at all? Are you guys interested? I don't even know if I should ask, but are you guys interested in the whole election at all? Like with regards to the fact that you now have this woman candidate and, Biden stepped down or not stepped down, but he stepped aside for the new session. I be watching y'all politics. What happens in America affects us here in Canada, so we gotta pay close, close, close attention. And for my paper, I am literally using just regular white 8.5 by 11 size paper. I just cut it down to size. I pre-cut a whole bunch of pages so I don't have to worry if I run out. Okay, that's pretty cool. How's it been over there in the UK? Have you done anything um special this summer? You think that woman's gonna do well in her crusade? She's up against the fight. A lot of people are, saying nah, it's not gonna happen for her. She doesn't this and she doesn't that, but I'm neither here nor there. I just want it to be fair. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, here we go. So, Monday, 12, Wednesday, 14, Thursday, Friday. It's going to be a busy, busy month. All right, so that's going to be that week. So, we're going to go this way. See, I got so confused. Just like that. What'd you have for dinner tonight? Oh, you know what? I just realized you're 6 hours ahead. Aren't you tired? What are you doing up so late? Do you have the day off tomorrow? In the garden, it's hot. I know we've got like some kind of super duper heat wave going on over here. If you check the weather in North America, you'll see there's like a heat dome. Like first it was polar vortex, now it's heat dome, but we're under one. And it's gonna have us like today, for example. I think you guys use Celsius over there. Today was um 30 degrees Celsius, but felt like 37. So that in itself is interesting. And then I'm like, can you say it's climate change? Is that what's actually happening? People are out here saying that, the weather is getting created. Who really knows? I hope y'all could see what I'm doing clearly. And also, thank you so much for joining me. But yeah, how is your pair journey going, David? I am curious to know. Do you still wear your pair ring? I do mine. I have had a few people ask me about it and curiosity. I've met like a few people here and there, but nobody that I can necessarily say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go jump on that." I swear, people don't realize you watch lives and you can learn so much information about a person. All right, we're gonna do Sunday. You know what I noticed? I will be working on this thing here. 89, but feels like yeah, man, like what's going on with the heat? It's crazy. I'm working on a surface that has straight lines, and here I am turning my paper and not using the lines to make straight lines. Like, that makes so much sense. But that heat, I don't know how y'all doing it over there. You know what I am curious about over there, though? I've been looking at, and I know I'm going to say this out loud, the Tesla homes. I've been seeing Tesla homes in Texas, and they're like fully sufficient. They are fully sufficient. Sorry, they're fully sufficient by power grid. So like they sustain their own power, and like you don't have to, you can help power back the grid. Listen, if that, and they only start at like, 19, they only start at like 650,000, I think it said. I just found those so interesting. All right, so this is this week. Outside is hot, 101. How do you guys manage with the heat? Like, I'm sure maybe you're used to it. You've been probably in Texas for a long time, but for real, that's hot. Oh, snap, man. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know. Atlanta was too hot for me. My dad lived in Atlanta. I just want to be prepared, y'all, because if you're not prepared, you're just gonna situate yourself to get poor results. And I'm really enjoying this YouTube journey and this content creation process. I've learned how to edit videos. I've learned how to voice over. Oh, I'm gonna do an unboxing today. So if anybody is joining me on this live tonight, stay with me because I do have an unboxing coming up. I want you to join me for something that I'm gonna be adding to my channel. I'm not gonna be too much longer either. We're almost done. I'm supposed to be taking these vitamins and using this habit tracker, and ask me how frequently I use it. And that's another reason why I decide to make my planner versus buying one from somebody, because the truth is, if I'm not really going to utilize it to its full capacity, then why spend the money to waste, when you could just take a few pages of your own, create basically the same thing, and if you don't use it, it's not as, harsh because it didn't cost you so much just to get the paper. I don't know. That's just my logic. I love like calendars and planning. I've been doing it since I was young. It's just a habit that was instilled in me. Even like I always, when I was little, had journals and notebooks to write in and sketch in, or my grandmother always made sure. Like, I think I have a notebook wording problem. Confession. Saturday. All right. Boom. Look at that. That was so fast. Faster than I did before. All right, let me check this out. Ooh, I can't. Ooh, sorry. I literally can't flip through pages without a rubber finger. So sad. I'd love to see those calendars. You should share them. All right, so here's our full month. This area here, I basically use it to put bills or income or anything that's going to be coming in. That's important dates that I need to know. My holidays, my birthdays, my appointments, and my business related activities will go here. And this is just your summary page, like your monthly part of your calendar. I'm probably going to use this to do notes, doodles, and whatnot. I jump into my first week. This is going to be just 3 days because the first week of the month is short. Then we go in from the first full week, from the 4th to the 10th, and I have that laid out here. So I have enough space to write down my details and my information. Same here, another weekly page breakdown to allow me to jot and write down appointments and all of those details. Third week here, third full week, Sunday to Saturday. And my last part here is the final week, Sunday to Saturday. And then when I get to the end of this page, I will know create my new planner. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to do that in another live. I'm going to go live here. Go live. Create. I do try to do it a little bit sooner, so I might even go live the week before, but the truth is, at least I have it scheduled. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. You're most welcome. All right, so let me color this in. Join me as I color. Ooh, do you want to use colors? David's going to choose red like he did last time. It's August. What does August represent? Is it happy colors, August? What color should I use, guys? I don't even know. I'll go with a pink because that red's going to make me cry. All right, I think I'm going to go with a teal. And that's the other thing again, like using your own colors or using your own customization. Sometimes the words are already filled in for you, so you can't even color your pages in. The whole purpose of this structure is to create something you're actually going to use, not just something you're pretending to use. Using a planner can again help you stay on track, and I just think it's smart. And we should all use them. We even used to use them in school back in the day. They used to give us our agendas and our planners. They don't do so much, I don't think, anymore. So we're kind of trained to use these. Well, at least here in Canada. I don't know about other parts of the world, but they were always a part of our regular school training. I don't know. I'm very much into simple processes that allow you to be creative and expressive and to have some kind of hand in the work that you do. August is going to be a surfer month. Let's use surfer colors. When was the last time you sat down and colored something? Stickers. Yeah, like I have, probably try to show it in a second, but I have these stickers you can write on. I can make them too. I do have the ability sometimes though. I just moved from trying to write it to, or trying to buy it to trying to make it because money saver. And it never has to be perfect. Like, that's the other thing I don't think people realize. The idea of perfection is so overrated. Small business on Etsy with some stickers. I have a bunch I'm gonna grab in a second. Remember when they taught us to shade with colors when we were little? And then we just kind of lost the art form. It got too boring. It's such a calming activity. I think people forget that. It's a good habit to get your kids into as well because it'll help them stay accountable, and it's bad enough half of these kids don't have an attention span that lasts longer than 5 minutes. They kind of need, some grounding and some structure. It's a good way to keep them with an old habit. My grandmother used to tell me all the time to write stuff down, and it's more likely for you to remember it than if you don't. Some orange. I wish I was a better drawer. Yeah, you know what? Do like a little mini video or something. Like, the planning community is very real. You get so many good ideas. You don't have to, not everything has to be cookie cutter. I could sell digital planners and whatnot, but I don't have time. My kid's playing music upstairs. I hope it's not picking up. Turn that down, please. Did anybody see the new Deadpool movie? I gotta go see it. I think I'm gonna go on Friday. That's absolutely right. Nobody is perfect, but people out here acting like they are, being all kinds of judgmental. All right, almost done. I think I want a soft peach here. Remember when we used to color by number, especially like watercolors and paints and stuff? Oh my goodness. Everyone should go pull out their pencil crayons and just color with me. So nice. I know black and white is such a basic. Some people want all of that bling and shine, but the truth is, you gotta add that to your stuff. You can always buy it, but what's the fun in that? Where's the personal to it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I leave these pages blank. Like, for example, I have dots here on my calendar. I leave this section not colored in simply because sometimes I am required to do things such as so like for example, how my holidays will be here colored in blue. I will make dots blue to reflect holiday. So we have a holiday coming up for me on the Monday. So I'll do a blue dot to represent that Monday's holiday once I write down what it is in there. So I'm very kind of meticulous in that sense, like color coding and using colors to help me remember. I'll do all my birthdays in like an orangey color. I'll do all of my appointments. I don't know. Give me a red. Yeah, purple. I could do purple. Thank you. All right. So then I would do any appointment will get a purple dot. For example, I already know I have one, but I can't remember what date it is. All right. And my last one is for my business. I will do a color here. So that way, again, when I make a dot, instead of like on my main calendar page, hold on, I'll show you. Or just an idea for anyone who's interested on my main calendar page without showing you on my business. When I have something going on, I will make dots that correspond. Let me see here. Okay, here's a better example. So I had on the 8th, I had a holiday, which was marked by a star, and I also had an appointment, which is marked by an A. So I'll use either letters or colors to identify something on the main page, and then I will write the details of said thing on these weekly pages. And again, it just helps to allow me to be able to stay on task and hold myself accountable. That perfection thing, though, it can really wear on people. Some people are really necessary, like they have to be perfect. And I don't know how they manage and how they do it, but I hope they are okay. All right, let me see. I have some stickers hiding in the back somewhere, so let me find some. These are the stickers that I would use, David, that are writable. Well, I have different kinds here. Let's find a quote. Do that first. Put a quote on my main page. My quote will essentially be, don't wish for it, work for it. I think I like that one. I'm gonna put that here in my corner. No, I'm gonna put it here in my corner. And on this side, I'm gonna put my important sticker because these are where notes go. So another one for some ambiance. I like to feel like a winner, so in my sun, I'm gonna add a star sticker. If I can find my little one. I have a whole entire container full. Look at this craziness, okay? I had this pencil case and it was filled with all my pencils, but I've since moved them. So now all of my stickers and stuff is in this container. Yes, there's one thing you know about, oh, thank you. If there's one thing you know about when you do planners is supplies can get out of hand. So watch your pocketbook. See, I like these ones. You can write on these ones too. They're really nice. I did go overboard, I won't lie. At one point in time, I had bought like a whole bunch of stickers, and then it was like, how about we use the ones we have before we get bright-eyed? And that's when I started to realize over-consumerism is a very real thing. And it is very easy to get sucked into the rabbit hole that is overspending your money on foolishness. Don't do it, y'all. Alright, let's throw a star in the sun. Throw a star on the end. Throw some stars on here. Thank you. And I also like to give myself a word of affirmation on this page because only I can. And that's the thing too, when some of those planners that you buy, they have words of affirmation. So it's like, you know what? Instead of buying it, write it. If it's something that you need to remind yourself, put it in there and write it down and remember. Like, here's an example. Live a great life. And I'll work around that. Just reminders. Give yourself reminders of things that are important and that will help ground you and help you to be successful and prosperous, and that will help you to achieve your goals. Do those things, and it might be as simple as writing it down. It might be as easy as following a plan. It might be remembering to think outside the box. And one more thing I like to add on this one. Where did my apples go? Every time I want a sticker, I can never find the sticker. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, hold on. It is 9:23 p.m. for me where I am. I think Tanya is on an hour difference, maybe two. Okay, sorry, I'm looking for food because I gotta remember to eat. But yeah, you're 6 hours. I think you're 6 hours ahead of me. Here's my to-do. And I'll just go through and fill in this habit part. It's early for us here. I wanted to make sure I got on my live and did this as early as possible, but also I want to have some downtime. I'm tired, man. It's been a busy week. Too much noise. I gotta quiet the noise. You are, yes, an hour behind. That's right. See, I always forget. Sometimes when someone's like, oh, it's Central, are you Central Time? I have to go and actually look at what Central Time is because I forgot. It's like asking a kid to tell time on the actual clock with hands. Can't do it anymore. Purple. I'm so grateful that you guys joined me for this live. It means so much to me. Chic Street Sticker Boutique, is that spot online or is it just local? Chic Street Sticker Boutique. Do you ever consider making your own stickers? I'm just curious. Sometimes those stickers can get really addictive though, not true? Like you can you can spend a grip on a sticker. One more. That side. All right. I'm gonna just quickly again go through and show y'all. So this is gonna be for the month of August, and I am going to have let's say budget. It's a little hard for me to show y'all how I generally do this, but I'll give you a quick sneak peek since you're on my live. Okay, so I will put my monthly and my variable expenses laid out there. But what I might do this month is because I'm weird, I like to see my stuff in order. So I like to see first to last. But I also like to know what's regular and what's not regular. So I could, if I wanted to, do what I've been doing, which is make a variable and a monthly column and then write down what's coming out for each. But what happens is when they don't align, you can throw yourself off. So I've decided to stop being so anal and I'm gonna just write my expenses from the first and just work my way down. Or I can do my first and work my way across. I haven't fully decided because my brain has issues, but I'll figure it out. Any suggestions? How do you guys like to track your stuff, especially like when it's bills? So, like, for example, I could have monthly like this and variable like this, and then I'll run it down, and then I'll have the first and all the bills due for the first. But then I might have a variable that's due on the third, and then I have to write it down there. But then the fifth comes in, but then there's not enough space in between, so it just looks so stupid. So whereas I could just have from the first of the month, whatever's done second, whatever's done third, and then just go across. But I also don't want to do it that way. Then you could do it like this, where it's like the first, the second, the third, and go across this way, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing here, and just staggering from this entire, because I should be able to fit an entire month. The truth is, I really made this part way too big. But it's okay because you want to have workable writing surface spaces. That's a requirement. But yeah, guys, like that's my planner for this month. Again, don't wish for it, work for it. If you like are not into creating your own planners and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. Try it. Like if that works for you, work with it. But personally, I just find in a state and time when we're all trying to, find ways to adjust our dollars and find ways to save where we can, I don't think it hurts to have alternatives and to create certain things for yourself. And if it helps, thank you so much. I appreciate that y'all came through for the live, like for real. Magnets moving around on your fridge. Oh, do you keep your calendar on your fridge? Is that what you like to do? I am curious because, I mean, some people do that too, and that I've heard actually works wonders because everybody's got to go in the fridge. When you getting that food, you gotta. My little planner is a small little A6 planner that I bought, and that's again why I kind of do my own pages because I can simply go through and you know, add and remove things as I like it. So it's easy to work with. It's compact. It fits in my purse or my backpack or whatever I have for the day. And again, I am able to keep everything as I need to on here. I had somebody, I'm supposed to do somebody's nails today, and I made a boo-boo, and her nail appointment is actually tomorrow. I can write that. I have another person at 1 p.m. Got two nail appointments going down tomorrow. It's going to be busy. If I don't write these things down, I promise you I will forget. And it's only because I'm getting older. And I respect all the people there that say, eat this and do that and exercise your brain and blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, I've also learned if I don't have to remember it, then why should I? If you write stuff down, or if you use a scheduled calendar, or if you use your phone, or whatever you use, that's one less thing you need to carry in your brain. And isn't that something that you'd want to do? Hold on. I'm gonna flip my camera so I can see you guys because I'm almost done. Ooh, let me see if I can do that. Ooh, hi, good night. Ooh, okay, wait. I gotta hope this thing doesn't fall because my camera's doing all kind of freaky stuff. All right, let's see. Ooh, I'm trying to show you all my armpit. That's not nice. I set up a new thingy for my lives so that I can literally, I know I look a mess, So I wasn't planning on showing myself on camera. But I set up a new thing there for my live. Oh, thank you. It's all my loves. Look, business logos up there, my work. This is my hub, guys. If I don't have an organized space, I'm screwed, okay? I need to have double monitors when I'm working. Oh, I gotta open my thing. I forgot. Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm supposed to do an unboxing. Y'all didn't remind me. Shoot, hold on. Let me go get it. Actually, now that you say I like your space, thank you. You completely reminded me. So, in an effort to try and be more, what's the word I'm looking for? In an effort to try and be more, I guess, content creator-y, I guess I could say. Yep, yep. All time. I was gonna wait, but it's all good. Let me open this up. So, in an effort to be more content creator-y, I've decided to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, recreate or open up my space or ah, decorate my space. So where you see now, this is my main work area. It's my creator space. My computer is here, what's sitting right here right now. All of my nail supplies are basically in this section. I have another work desk. I have another desk for like Cricut, all that stuff. So I have a pretty busy workspace, but it's functional because everything has a place. And so I was like, let me buy myself something to add to the space because I want to also do all those nice things that everybody else is doing. And best form of flattery is imitation. So, anyways, I bought this item and I think it might become my new slogan because I don't have one and I've been looking for one. And I'm like, what kind of slogan can I use? So maybe y'all on the live can help me out and tell me if you would, if you think it's silly or not. Okay? You ready? Tell me if you're ready. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat if you're ready? Give me a thumbs up in the chat, y'all, if you're ready. Remember, I don't do the live thing often. I'm trying to do it more, but it just, it's just weird. Thank you. All right, I got a thumbs up, so I can do it now. All right, so I am a person that hustles, okay? When I tell you I've been hustling since I was, I don't know, young, it's been my life. I'm a hustler, baby. David should be asleep. It's way late, but it's all good. He's always, you know what? I met David on a random shorts post that I did for my pairing. That was somewhere right here. But anyways, and we just connected from there and it's like he checks in every once in a while. So I always make sure when he's in, I give him his hail up and his love because he's been a supporter from day one. Even though ooh, he's living his best life over there across the pond. By the way, he's like all the way in England. So that's a big deal. Shout out to David. All right, so are you ready? Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. Can you see it? I bought myself sign. The first live I joined was so fun. Thank you. I bought myself sign. Okay. This is my humble hustle sign. And the reason, ooh, my light's not good. Can you see it, y'all? Thank you, David. I try to have fun when I'm on these things. That's the point. Connect with people and just have fun, you know? But sorry, so here's what I bought. It's my humble hustle sign. Let's test it and see if it works, because then if not, I could return it. Haha. So let's turn it on. Ooh, ooh, oh wait, hold on. Let me do this right, because I feel like that's just too much. Hold on. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this away. Let's turn this on. Ooh, ooh, is it too bright? Can Can y'all see? All right, here. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking, I'm thinking this might be, it's pink and white. I think it might be reflecting blue because of the way my camera is on the front. Hold on. Did I even clean the camera on the front? I went the front camera and I didn't clean it. Oh, that's disgusting. Hold on. The things we learn when we go live. Okay, let me do that again. All right, sorry. It's pink and blue. I mean, pink and white, and it's hustle, humble hustle, and it goes really bright. That's bright, and it can also dim down. All right. So you know how you always see people and they're doing their streams, and it's like in the background there's something on the wall that gives some kind of motivation or whatever. So that's what I think this is for me. Honestly, I am a hustler, period, point blank. I am trying to gain this channel to a space of monetization. I had to learn everything I did from scratch. I am not familiar with filming, lighting, editing, all of this fun. This is this is not me. But the best part about it is learning from the people and the experience and the support. Like when someone says, "I think you did a good job," or when someone says, I'm liking what I'm seeing," or when someone says, "Hey, can you teach me how?" It's like it brings a different level of happy. So it makes me feel good. So this is my new. Let me turn the light again. This is my new motto. I think it's gonna be my new motto. Do you guys approve? Do you think I should have this? Humble hustle is my new. Ooh, go back. Humble hustle is my new slogan. You know, everybody has a hashtag. And then here's the other thing, right? So my business name is Nailed You, and it's generally associated to my nails, okay, or nail biz. But it's also like kind of like a hint at other things that happen. So it's like nailed you, you get the job done. Nailed you, I got it. Nailed you. Most people say nailed it or whatever, but when I say nailed you, there's more than just nails as a connotation. And so I use that for so many things. And I was looking at when I'm doing my research, I've seen other channels where people have like, slogans or models. There's this one gentleman, I want to say his name is Aaron, but I might be wrong. So I don't want him to be mad at me because I like this guy because he's nice. But him and I started our channel close to the same time. And he has this thing like, don't quit or, you can't quit. There's other people that have different hashtags and whatnot. So I just wanted something that was associated to what I generally do. Now, you guys know I usually say be blessed or stay blessed. That's usually one. But that one, I can kind of, that's a common one. And I haven't really heard nobody talk about the humble hustle. And let me tell you, like, you have to be humble when you hustle because people out here are mean and they'll say unnice things and they're entitled to do that and I don't have to take it no kind of way, but I do know that I'm out here trying to do something different, which is connect with people and not just for the sake of views and clout and whatnot. I really want to genuinely know how people are doing. That's why I have the email available where people can hit me up. That's why I have open platforms where people can leave comments. If you've even scrolled through any of the comments in some of the shorts I've done, I've never like rejected someone's comment unless like it's has cursing because that's just guidelines, right? I can't help that. And usually it will get blocked anyway if it has cussing, it has to be approved. So I try to stay as engaged as possible. But the hustle part, like more times I find people hustle with an expectation of like like they're in a sense of entitlement. I hustle from the place of I'm of service. So when I do my videos about what are your thoughts, I genuinely want to know what are your thoughts. When I ask you about your advice, I genuinely want to know your advice, your experience. I want to know. Like, that's how I connect with the world. I think my love language is kind of some kind of connection, communication, maybe. I don't know. But in the meantime, I think Humble Hustle is a true, I guess, idea of or a true representation of what happens here on Nailed You. So this is going to be placed strategically in random places going forward when I film because thankfully the cord is long enough and I could do some foolishness like this if it'll stay. Right? So like, ooh, don't fall. I could make it official. I could put that on a book stand. I got my humble hustle, y'all. And David, it's mad late. But thank you for supporting my live. I need you to go to sleep. Aren't you tired? Oh my goodness. I don't know how you do it. That's what I'm talking about. Bed by 11. Do you guys have any questions about planners, lives, YouTube, channel creation, channel, whatever? Do you have any questions at all? I'll leave a space for that. And I'll also send a cheers to you for tuning in to my live. And if I'm looking weird at the camera, it's because I don't know where to find the lens. And so, thank you so much. Honestly, look, I'm wearing my bracelet tonight again. So I wore this bracelet. If anybody watches this after the fact, I wore this bracelet during a live, and Tanya saw it. She was like, "Oh, I like your live, your bracelet. Can I see? Can I see? Or can I?" And so I hit her up and said, "Send me your address. I want to send one to you." And took me a minute because we got issues. And just so you know, so in Canada, when you send anything outside of Canada, you got to pay customs, okay? And you also have to disclose what it is, and you also have to declare a value. So, like, whereas in America, I could have just dropped that in the USPS, and it would have been there in the next day. In Canada, it gotta leave here, get to America, go through the customs, and then declared and then shipped. So, and there's also like a whole entire cost. So, I'm like supposed to start an online store, but I haven't even started that yet because in order, for example, for me to sell a bracelet, I'd have to charge $20 minimum because I'm not making a profit. And yeah, a lot of work. I'm not making a profit and I can't just ship for free because that's not how it works out here. And when you have to pay customs, whether it's coming in or going out, duty and tax, you got to pay it all. So, David, if you're interested, I would love to send you a bracelet. Send me an email at randomthoughtswitht@gmail.com. I have it in my description on my channel page. Hit me with an email. I'll figure out a way to get you a bracelet to the UK. I know you like the color red. Send in the email with me if you have any particular colors that you would like, and I will send that out. So it's just a bracelet. It says blessed. Okay, there we go. Mine's adorned just with some blue beads, some gold beads, and just a couple of jewels here. But I would love to send one to you, David, because of the support that you've given to me. So if you don't mind sending an email to me so that I can send that to you, that would make me happy. Like I can share the love, and then you could be blessed and grounded. And remember, whenever you're going through tough times, all you gotta do is, yes, match me, girl, match, match, bless. All you gotta do is hit me up. So send the email. I hope you got some good, some rest, and I appreciate you for joining me. Thank you so much, Tanya. You too. The two of you. This glass I raised to you both. Okay. Yeah, send me an email, please, because I would, more than anything, I would really like to send you a bracelet. I don't know how, I hope it gets to the UK. I don't know what the shipping and custom cost is for out there, but I'm sending it. I don't care. Because I want to show my appreciation. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your support. Thank you so much. But yo, it's getting late. It's 9:47 in my time here Eastern, 8:47 for you, and way past your bedtime for you over there across the pond. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe for ways to support. You can also buy me a coffee. I launched a new site or launched a new site, Buy Me a Coffee. The link is also in my description, and it's just an opportunity for you guys to help me support my content creation and help a girl upgrade her phone because it's kind of sad right now. I am on my humble hustle. I appreciate you. David, let me catch you with a good night on the cheers. Good night, Miss Tanya. Thank you so much for joining. Let me catch David on a good night message. I don't want to end the live on him. But you guys are awesome. Honestly, I am very grateful. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to use your planner. All right, David, are you out? We'll see you. I'm ending the live, y'all. Stay blessed and make sure you take care of yourself always. And if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. Peace out, y'all. Okay, how do I end my live?